This programme is a programme that has been running in the IMI for quite a while. With my buddy, I'd have to call her my buddy, Hetty Einzig, and myself, we've developed the programme a number of years back, and the intention was to make a space, to generate a space where women at any stage can come and explore what's important to them in their career. We probably have a holistic view of what is important. So it is important for people who come to really think about their life holistically, and to, in a way, just see work as a part of that, but a part in which they bring their full selves into work. So who am I bringing into work, and who am I bringing, and who's coming home at the end of the day? So that holistic approach has really resonated with participants, because they actually have the opportunity to get up on the balcony of their own lives and have a look at what's really and truly important to them. So we're in the middle of a programme at the moment, and we've about 26 participants, and I was just at lunch and asked one, well, how would you describe the programme? And that's what she said. She said it's a place where we give people space, a place where people have the space and the support to explore what's important to them. And we always quote the wonderful Mary Oliver when we say, so tell me, what is it you do with your one wild and precious life? So it's a wild life, it's a precious life, and it's worth the time to stop and think and consider. The key takeaways, again, as I would think, ultimately it's about three things. We look at through the lens of the individual. So we step through a lot of personal individual work. We step through the lens of the we, who am I in relation to other people? Who am I in relation to my team at work? Who am I in relationship with others? And we also look at it in terms systemically, organisationally. How do I impact the system? How does the system impact me and my work and my relationships? We focus a lot on emotional intelligence and the many aspects of emotional intelligence, from the individual piece, how am I myself, how am I in the world, how do I represent myself in the world, how am I in relationship, how do I solve problems, how am I in problem solving when there are emotions involved, when there's a lot going on, if you like, in the world, and stress management and resilience. So we look at it quite holistically, quite broadly, and we look at it through those three lenses of the I lens, the we lens, and the systems lens.
People often ask, why are we doing a Women in Leadership program? Why are we focusing on women? And what's really important, I think, and the impetus for myself and my colleague Deirdre McLaughlin, we've worked together for many years, and we shaped the program some years ago, and it's developed with the times as we go, as time goes on, is to take the space away from the coalface, away from the work, to consider, what does leadership mean for me? Because we've inherited models of leadership that are very alpha, about being out front, being authoritative, being authoritarian even, leading the way. And actually each person has to discover what leadership means for them and how to do it differently. And particularly for women, we've inherited models of leadership that are very much based around men being at the top of the pile, being at the top of the pyramid, and that women come further down. And women have learned through the kinds of structures that our societies have created to become people pleasers, to become helpers, to overwork in order to fulfill their own sense of being worthwhile and worthy. And those are not necessarily the qualities that we need for leadership. And we need more women in leadership. We need more women in positions of authority and in positions where they can affect change. Because we know from the geopolitical, from the great social and global challenges that we're facing today, that the way we've been working isn't working any longer. It's just not fit for purpose. We can't have the lone leader at the top of the organization who knows everything. We need models of distributed leadership. We need collaboration above all else. We need relationships. And women have, by nature and by nurture, by the kind of way we encourage women to be in cultures, that women have particularly strong relationship skills. So they're particularly well placed to now step up, feel their authority, choose the way they want to lead, and develop their followership, their networks, the interactions in their teams and in their organizations, and make change for good, and to really help not just themselves to fulfill their own potential, but to help others and to help us create organizations and workplaces that are good places for everyone to be, for men and women to thrive, and that involves changing the rules of the game, I think. So this is a program that focuses not on management skills. There are plenty of excellent programs where you can go to learn those competencies. And most of the women who come on our programs already have those in abundance. They may suffer from imposter syndrome. They may not think they're good enough. They may think that they're going to come and acquire a whole bunch more skills. But the emphasis of our program is very much on self-discovery and stepping forward and hearing your own voice and valuing that. And so women who come on the program derive enormous benefit from the support and the interaction with other women. So we get women from all levels, some quite in senior leadership positions, and some who are stepping into leadership. We get women who are looking to make a transition in their lives from one job to another, or to reevaluate their priorities and how they want to make their contribution. So I don't think there's any one level in terms of organizational structure that women come from. They come from all levels. We get entrepreneurs, and it's that we get people who work in the private sector, in the public sector, in government, in corporates, in entrepreneurship, running their own small businesses or even medium-sized or whatever. And it's that rich mix that also feeds the program and makes it such an enjoyable, a fun, an enriching experience, I think, for everyone, and that I include myself and Deirdre in that. We are blown away every time at the courage, the creativity, the brilliance of the women who come on this program. And in the end, our aim and our pleasure is to create that space, that facilitated space, where sure, we learn stuff together, but over and above, we allow these women to shine and to discover how they can put their brilliance forward into the world.